I mean, all possibilities exist, and I would love to be back if it works for the show.
Did either of you watch the original show before you joined this project?
Yes, I did. I grew up watching, being a fan of Quantum Leap for sure.
And what was it like being a fan then coming on board?
Yeah, it was very cool to be a part of this new lore. And years ago I've had the opportunity to work with Scott Bakula, and so that was like my first brush with, and he was amazing and awesome, and so then I get to actually be on Quantum Leap.
And so I wanted to ask both of you, this episode was so interesting because you are playing father and daughter, but you aren't interacting. You're kind of playing off of each other, but without being able to actually pull from one another. So I was wondering, what was it like having that experience?
For me, it wasn't as much of a difference necessarily, because I can't see her, I can't interact with her, but having her presence and energy and knowing who Addison is in the future informs a little bit about who she was, and seeing, Caitlin play Addison, that informs the strong, intelligent, full of heart child that I know at 3 or 4. So that, was helpful in creating that base and grounding it with that energy.
And so in this episode, at the end, we do see Ben and Martinez reunite, and Martinez kind of hints that Ben helped him with something through this sleep. And so my mind started turning, and I was wondering, it felt like it was this pointed message that the sleep has value in terms of Addison's life and, going forward. So I was wondering, what can you maybe tease about how the sleep will affect Addison and Ben's mission in general and just the show going forward?
I think, like everything, we are digging deeper into the truth of what's happening around us. And there's obviously powers and pieces in play that Addison certainly is not aware of, and Ben forgot. So he might have been aware of them at some point, but he is not aware of them now. And so insofar as that this is the trajectory of the show, it absolutely continues to go deeper. And I don't want to say too much more than that, just because it's, we'll see in the next 4 episodes, but it gets very exciting.
And so I did want to ask also, Brandon, it did seem like, obviously Addison's father plays a big role. Is there a possibility that you might return in the future?
I mean, all possibilities exist. And I would love to be back if it works for the show.